Hey guys, how's it going? So this is going to be a blade show update. I've got some knives to show. I've got a little rant to do. Whole bunch of good stuff. First thing is the rant. Okay, so my books are pretty well full. And I've taken on probably more than I should have just because of the fact that, and I'll talk about this a little bit more, I am not going to be customizing knives anymore. I am going to quit. There's a couple reasons for that. Mainly one, the daily emails of, hey, is my knife done yet? Guys, please have some patience. A lot of you guys have got patience. You've been waiting. I'm doing the best I can. I finally just got a new job. You know, this does not pay my bills. Okay, this is a hobby. This is to help you guys out. This is to help pay for my equipment, that kind of crap. I need a full-time job. I have just got a full-time job. It's 12 hours a day. I am doing the best I can, and I've been doing this for a month now. So it's not new, but it's recent. Anyhow, I get daily, is my knife done yet? Is my knife done yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Mom, are we there yet? Okay, guys, please, for the love of God, those kind of emails have literally chased me out of doing customizing. I don't want to do it anymore. It's a shame, but everybody wants moved up. Everybody wants to be the next person done. And I totally understand it, but I can't move 40 people to the next person done. So please wait your turn. Please be patient. Trust me, everybody that has waited and has waited longer than they thought they should have waited, when they got their knife, they were thrilled, they were happy, they didn't care about the wait anymore. It was gone. So please be patient. I swear to God, I took 2 days off in the last month and a half. 2. So, other than that, I work 12 hours a day, and then I go and I work in the workshop for a little bit. My days off that I have, I work in the workshop for 12 hours plus a day. You guys are not seeing videos or seeing posts on Instagram of every single knife that I'm doing and that I'm getting done and then I'm shipping out. Sometimes I don't have time. I shipped out 5 knives the other day. I didn't take a picture of a single one of them. I didn't have time. So that's the rant. I do apologize. I know it sucks waiting. Trust me, I hate waiting. I'm probably the most impatient person on the planet. So I get it. But I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired of the emails. I really am. So please be patient with me. My books are backed up probably 6 months at this point. So if you want anything, I'm trying to hold out and not close them because some of you guys really have been wanting to get some stuff done. And once I close them, they're done. I'm not doing anymore. The reason is I want to start making my own knives. I went to Blade Show. I had a great time. I met a lot of people. And I had several people talking me into stop pimping, customizing knives. One of them was Tough Thumbs. I got to meet Tough Thumbs. So that was a really cool experience. Thanks, Jeff, for that. That was cool. But everybody that has switched to say it's way better, do your own thing. That way you can your creativity can go wherever you want it to go, which is another reason why I want to quit customizing knives, is that my creativity is based off of somebody else's creativity. And not only that, it's based off of what you as a consumer want. So if you want lightning strike carbon fiber and a blue backspacer, that's what I got to give you. That might not be what I want to do. I might want to try something completely different. So I want to be able to explore my own ideas. And the only way to do that is make my own knives. So that's my goal by the end of the year, to clear up my books and to start making my own knives. So that's my goal, and I hope you guys will support me in that. I really greatly appreciate it if you would. I'm not taking orders yet. I am not starting a book yet. I keep getting... Last time I said that, I got 50 emails. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I want it to be fair. I want guys that have spent a lot of money on me and have gotten custom pimp jobs and whatnot to have a chance of getting a knife because they've earned it, number one. I also want guys that might not ever have a chance of getting a custom knife from from somebody else because of the way they do things. I want to give them a chance. I want to do raffles. I want to do giveaways. I want to do all kinds of different ways of doing it so that people have got chances of getting the knives. But I also don't want to release stuff until I absolutely love the product. So everybody's like, hey, can I have a prototype? I don't even care if it really works that great. No, I'm not sending crap out. I'm going to experiment, play around, get it down as best I can. I'm sure I will progress as time goes on, but I ain't shipping anything that isn't top-notch quality. I'm not shipping crap. So please be patient in that regard as well. So, Blade Show. Blade Show was awesome. If you don't have a chance, or if you didn't have a chance to go before, try and go next year. I guess the turnout was huge compared to the year before. The early bird pass thing, I don't even know if it was kind of a waste, if you ask me, because the early bird line was like wrapped around the building 3 times over. So I guess the year before that, they got right in within 5 minutes. So evidently, it's become a lot more popular, which is good. I just don't know if the early bird thing is worth it. But if you want to get something from somebody, you got to get in the first day, Friday, or otherwise forget it. Everybody that had anything that was worth buying they were gone within a couple hours. I was lucky enough to pick up a couple of scores, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. Other than that, I met, I think, just about everybody. I didn't meet Menavade. I didn't meet Menavade. I got to meet Knife Thursday, Fernando, Ray Chavez. He's a cool dude. Brad Blunt, Brad Southard, John Graham, John Grimsmo. Everybody. Tough Thumbs, Gavco. It was awesome because I feel like I've known these guys. You watch their videos, you feel like you know them. Then you get to actually meet them, and they're like, "Who the hell are you?" Like, shit. Okay, well, I guess we don't really know each other. So, anyhow, but it was really cool. Had a great time. I went Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Probably didn't need to go Sunday. That was probably overkill. I think next year I'll go Friday, Saturday, unless I have a table, which you never know. We'll see. But anyhow, the first thing I picked up when I walked in the door was my Brad Blunt Mini Aggressor. Awesome. Awesome. Love this thing. So I've been on his books for like over a year. So that was how I was able to get it. It was just going in and picking it up from him. He could have shipped it to me beforehand, but I told him I actually wanted to come down and pick it up from him in person. His booth was just crazy. I had to like go through like 15 guys just to get his attention. Great detent, great flipper, awesome freaking knife. His reputation is top notch. His knives are top notch. I got a shirt too. Great guy, great guy. So that was the first thing I picked up. The next thing was now Hinders. I have a love-hate thing for Hinders. I like them, but my favorite thing was the Wharncliffe blade, which, if you guys know, was a custom only version there for a while. I think last year they introduced the 3.5 inch as a Wharncliffe blade, and I always said if they ever went with a 3-inch, because I like the smaller knives, if they ever did a 3-inch Wharncliffe blade, I would buy one. Well, I walked in. I didn't even go over to Hinder's booth right off the bat, and I went over and I found a distributor, regular knife shop just selling knives, not a maker. And he had 3 of them at his table. So I paid a little bit more. I paid $400 for this one, but it was I think $385 from the Hinder booth. So I got a 3-inch orange Wharncliffe, the new version for 2014 Blade shows when they had them. So obviously, but you could get into a lottery and you can get one at the show, and they were $385, I believe. So I paid $4 for this one, which I don't mind because I didn't have to enter into a lottery, I didn't have to win. I just paid the guy and I got it. So pretty cool. And I'll admit, when I first got it, everybody was ragging on me when I got it, is it didn't want to flip. It did this. No matter how hard you tried, that's where it went. Standard hinder flipping action. So the first thing I did when I got home was I did a detent mod on it, and now it flips. So, love it. I love the 3-inch Warncliffe. So then I went around the rest of the show. That was pretty much the bulk of my money that I had. I went around the rest of the show and just collected little keychain things. Thing here from Greg Medford. Ray Chavez. Got one of these. Got this little sucker. I don't even know who that goes to be honest. At that point, everything was just a blur. Microtech one. Hinder Knives one. This is one of mine I was carrying around. This one here I got from Jake Hoback. Entered into a couple of things that he had. Didn't get my name pulled for anything, but that's okay. So and even that was cool. Just walking around trying to collect these things up. Cool deal. And just so you guys know, I do have a couple of these left. I have a handful of them. They're still for sale. They are at a clearance price right now. They were $85 before the show. I dropped it down to $75 at the show. And then I figured I'll just keep the $75 price. So I've got like a nuked blue. That's just like a nuked dark stonewash. That's a nuked bronze. Another nuked blue. Plain one. A yellow one. So $75 shipped. $80 if it's overseas, if it's international. Just shoot me an email, bowerbladeworks@gmail.com. Let me know if you're interested, because I need to get. I've got a version 2 I want to do, and I'm not going to do them until all of those are sold, because I need to reimburse myself for the material costs. So anyhow, couple other knives and things that I did. A couple knives I took. This one was the Paramilitary 2. I took this one just to show everybody. Everybody loved that. I even showed Spyderco. Spyderco liked it. Next one, the mini Southards that I'm doing. I showed this to Brad Southard. He thought it was really cool. He was, granted, I'm nowhere near his level. So he was impressed with the quality of it. How well of a job I did with it. But, obviously I'm nowhere near him. But he was still impressed for my level of how well. He really liked it. I even took it over and showed Spyderco, because I don't care, they can watch the videos too. They thought it was really cool. They even had another Brad Southard smaller version. It was blue. I don't know. Evidently they're going to be doing another version, so watch out for another collab from Brad and Spyderco. I love it. I'm going to buy like 5 of them. Another one that I just recently did, this is a titanium Kwaikens, but I put marble carbon fiber on it. I put a little relief in here so that you could you can do the lock bar. This thing is got a curve going this way on this side, which actually makes your finger slip off easier. So I fixed that. Did a 2-tone on the blade. Blue titanium backspacer, and I actually trimmed the blade down a little bit so that you don't have to worry about getting your finger cut in there. So I just did that one, and that one might be for sale. If somebody wants to offer me a good, a reasonable price for it, I might consider selling that one. I'm getting an apartment, so I need some cash. Another one I just did this one for my father, for Father's Day. Contoured, it's blue, purple, and bronze. Did the same relief here, the same relief there. Turned out really good. He wanted this butt down here rounded, so that when he's putting his hand in his pocket, it's not catching him. So that was something he requested. That turned out really well. Oh, last score from Blade. Got a nice piece of Timascus. I plan on doing a mini Southard for myself, a full Timascus one. I might even do 2 and raffle off the other one. We'll see. But that's kind of it. I think my my video is going to cut out here any minute. So guys, that's kind of Blade. Blade went really well. Got some really nice pieces. That might be for sale. You know, if somebody then wants to offer me something for it. Still taking some orders for like the mini Southards and whatnot. I'm not going to be doing knives I've never heard of before. I want to cut them down so I can do them in batches so I can get them done quicker so I can move on to doing custom knives. Sorry for the rant about the patience thing, but you guys have no idea. I get 40-50 emails a day, 5 or 10 of them are my knife done yet, you know, and then if every impatient person in line wanted their knife done next, then I might as well just shoot myself and drag myself out in the backyard and be done with it, because everybody wants their knife next, and I can't. I mean, unless you guys don't want me to sleep and, you know, wreck my car on the way to work. I mean, I guess I could do that for you if you really want. So please be patient with me. I'll keep up with the videos as best I can. Again, if you're interested in any of these tools, $75 shipped. Would greatly appreciate it. And you guys have a great week. All right, see you later.